All right. Hey, it is your girl Nisi with Deniese IncTRU, and today we have a Southern Soul R&B artist, Money Train, with us. Now, when you think about a train doesn't stop just because the road gets rough. It keeps moving forward, carrying everything that was meant to shape the journey. And today, we're sitting down with Money Train, who really seems to live by that spirit. All right, so he is definitely known throughout the Southern Soul scene as Money Train, aka Raphael Ratliff. Now, he's an artist who brings energy, charisma, and connection wherever he goes. So many people recognize him as the life of the party, someone who enjoys good music, good people, and good moments. And his stage presence brings confidence and unmistakable physique have definitely caught the attention of many fans, especially the ladies. But beyond that image is also a man who values discipline, family, faith, and staying focused on the bigger picture. And here at Deniese IncTRU, we shine a light on your truth. So, Raphael, I wanted to definitely give you thanks for taking the time to sit down and share a little of your journey with us today.
Oh, thank you for having me. Appreciate you for the article, what you did on Facebook. That was really nice too.
Thank you. Thank you. It was our pleasure. Yeah, I noticed, I think I saw that you had like a calendar that you had promoted at one point on your page. And I was like, okay, let's see what we can do to kind of collaborate with that. And I was like, that wanted to make that be like a form of a gift out to your fans to coincide with that as well. So, now I definitely wanted to go over some information with you regarding like your foundation and whatnot, a little bit about yourself. Now, before we get into the music and then like the performances and everything that you've been building, I always like to start out with the foundation, hence to what I stated. So, be basically to do so because when people do hear Money Train, mostly they may be thinking or see the stage, the spotlight, and then the crowd energy. But behind that, there is Raphael Ratliff. So let's talk a little bit about your journey. So as I was researching, just looking into different things about you, I noticed things like your church roots and your musical aspects of your journey. So one thing that definitely did stand out to me while learning about your story was how early music became part of your life as I was seeing through church. So I've seen moments where you're playing keyboard while your mother sings, and that really shows that music was a part of your foundation. So let's talk to me about a little bit about those early experiences and how they shape the way that you understand music today.
Well, yes, I started out very young in the church. I can remember from 4 to 5 years old playing drums. Then once I got good on the drums, I switched over to probably the keyboard. I was out, my mom and dad, I was had us growing up singing with both sides of the family. We grew up in church, so it started very young. You know what I'm saying? Just something that always just stuck with us because just in our family, everybody in our family sings and plays some type of instrument. So it's just kind of ground rooted.
Okay, so mass majority of your family does play instruments, and within the church, the musical foundation within those different instruments that they play. And you stated like with the drums and keyboard is one of those things. And I also saw that like you, I think at one point I saw you on a guitar or streaming a guitar too. So it's really
Yeah.
good that you can dabble back and forth into different musical instruments. So I also noticed like had mentioned something about your mother too. Speaking of that, it seems to your mother seems to have had a strong influence on your life. So, what are some lessons that she has passed down that still guide the way that you move today, musically, or whether that in life in general?
Perseverance, just keep going. No matter what happens in life, just never give up. Just keep going and keep God first. He will make a way.
Okay, so she is definitely giving you that kind of like a level of a blueprint to continue to keep going, persevere, and keep God first. Most importantly. So now I want to go into your like your musical evolution. So looking through your catalog, it's very clear that your music has gone through like different phases, such as rap. I noticed a little bit of trap gospel, which I had a great point of interest in. It's one of my favorites, and R&B, and now Southern Soul. So it almost feels like each of those chapters represents a different season of your life. So I was listening to songs like Look at Me Now, and it feels like a reflection on the road that you traveled. And then when I heard Every Which Way But Loose, now that song really captures the storytelling style of Southern Soul, known for a little bit for me, I kind of pull like a little humor, relationship, real life situation, but still being able to have people be able to connect with it. So let's talk about a little of what inspired that one, or each one, what inspired each one.
Um, Look at me now, definitely. Just my life story and everything I've been through. I've been talked about, lied on, betrayed. People told me to quit. They didn't think I would get to this point. So it was like, hey, look at me now.
Yeah.
It's, it's really self-explanatory.
Right, right. So, being able to go through life's situations, how they say life happenings, you
Yeah.
were able to utilize those particular things, pull those things and aspects from your life, and bringing into a form of a song for others to be able to relate to. All right. So, with in that, I did also notice like different collaborations that you had too. So, you've also had the opportunity to collaborate with some well-known artists in addition to yourself. So, working with someone like one of my personal favorites, Anthony Hamilton, which is significant because he carries such a great addition or such a strong voice in soul music generally. So I'd love to hear what that experience was like creatively for you.
And is the OG. Very, very humbling guy. You know what I'm saying? He looked to help any way he can. So it's just like it just is amazing just to be in the room with him, and he respects your craft. You know what I'm saying? And he might add you something. You know what I'm saying? So like just to know, like big as he is, you know what I'm saying? He still is a person of he taught me no matter how big you get, there's always room to learn and grow. You know what I'm saying? So and he'll give me some game and he'll ask me some questions because he'll say I'm the younger generation, so what's going on? You know what I'm saying? How does that work? How does that maneuver around? So
Right.
um, that was always something positive that I took from it and really look up to with him.
Okay, so so he kind of brings that level of, well, he kind of like a brotherhood to where he was able to give positive reinforcement and be able to provide some form of gems throughout his own journey to pass that on to you throughout the newer generation through Southern Soul sector. So that's really good. So I also saw another collaboration too, with an artist from Louisiana, and so you were able to cross path musically with artists like Boosie, which shows your music reaching different audiences, being able to reach multiple audiences. So, and I also noticed the respect between you and some other fellow Southern Soul artists like Tony Armani. So it seems like there's a real brotherhood there. So how important is that support system among artists in the Southern Soul community?
It's very important. I mean, it supports to the fact that like 803 Fresh when they first sent me, they took me on the road with him, Snake Eyes Music Group, and then King George. I mean, he gave my flowers early on and told me to keep doing what I'm doing. And King George, the one that put together the Boosie situation. So, like those guys really want to see you win, and they'll try to help you as best as they can. So, very important.
Okay, so it is most surely very important to have that level of a support system, because it not only gives you that place for brotherhood, and then within that level, but it also helps with a form of a network too. Being able to have a support system offers a network as well. Um, so that was really good. So you had mentioned 803 Fresh, and then King George, and then of course on what we were mentioning, Tony Armani, with King George being able to process that collaboration for with Boosie. So that's really really good to keep those connections, that support system. So next, I wanted to go over like stage presence. Now, when it comes to performances, there are a few things that really stand out. So one of them is when you bring roses out for women in the audience. Now, that does create a bit of a memorable moment during the show and shows appreciation for the crowd. So, how did that become part of your stage presence?
Um, I had a song called Roses, and I was just looking for ways to like to tie it in and grab your attention real fast. And I thought about grab some roses, but some people was when I did it, they would tell me Cal Richardson had been doing it for years. And
Yeah.
Calvin, him and my dad was real tight back in the day. And so when I seen, it, I'm like, okay, this is something. I know people have been doing it, but this is something that I can kind of like reinvent, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because nobody in Southern Soul was really doing it. I think people like in when they was doing blues music, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, where the Southern Soul where folks wasn't really doing it. So I was like, okay, I see something that I can implement and just add to my show.
Yeah, that's really good that you were able to be able to use that to use that, implement that, and put it into your show. Because I see a lot of people are started to grasp onto it, even have a level of expectation, anticipation, I would say, for when you do bring it out for the roses. So that's really good that you made it a part of what I would call like an added menu to your show, your presence for the show. So another thing I greatly respect is that after many of your shows, I noticed that you stay and take pictures with your fans. So not every artist takes the time to do that. Why has it been important for you to maintain that kind of connection with your supporters?
Oh, because without them, I wouldn't be here. Every we're gonna make it our business to take them pictures, shake their hands, kiss baby. You know what I'm saying? Because we shake everybody that's been here. Everybody want to take a picture, we want to take a picture with them.
Yeah. So, kind of giving that reciprocity with their loyalty, you wanted to offer that level of loyalty to continue to
Yeah.
make sure that that connection is maintained with the fan base. So now I wanted to talk about like line dancing. I noticed that you did have a line dance, and I think I even posted it yesterday. I was trying to learn the steps now. But another element of your show that I noticed is that with the line dancing, it is connected to your music. So Southern Soul crowds, they really embrace that culture, and I've seen that you've even taken time to teach some of those dances yourself. So let's talk about how those dances started and how they've become part of the experiences at your show.
The line dancing, uh, if you notice or not, it makes certain songs way bigger because people can dance and have fun to them. So um, that was a great piece that happened. Shout out to DJ Pay Me. He got the Club S bar down at Columbia, and he got Epic on that Wednesday. So and Big Clint, he got club in Columbia also. So those guys have a spot where people can come out every week and line dance. And when I seen what they was doing, I was like, man, I gotta learn the line dance. Like I know, like if you in it, you in it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be just sitting around. So
Yeah.
like go learn the line dance and have fun with everybody. everybody. And that's another way to connect with your people and your fans. And, because ain't somebody down line there for their fans, but I will. Any way that I can connect with the fans, I'm looking to connect with the fans.
Yeah. See, that's really good. So you go. It seems like even go a little bit over and beyond, even making sure to use those dances with the roses, the pictures. It really, really is a genuine connection that you have with the fans. So with your fan base, to go on that a little bit further with Southern Soul audiences, they are very unique and loyal. From what your with your audience, they're very unique and loyal. So it is also clear that you have a strong following among the women who enjoy the music and the atmosphere and energy that you bring to the stage. So, how do you keep that environment fun and respectful while still letting the audience enjoy themselves? So, I would say, kind of like, and even piggybacking into the what you were mentioning about the roses and the dance as well, like the line dance. What else do you do to keep it that way, letting the audience enjoy themselves? What are some other things that you pull?
As a performer, what I'm saying, shake some of their hands, and then of course, to they would, of course, they want me to take my shirt off, so I'll take my shirt off on tricking. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And just because it's about them at this moment. For whatever these 30 minutes, 45 minutes I'm on stage, it's just about them, making them have a good time. They pay their money. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they get their money's worth. And when they leave, they have a great experience. I don't want you to just come to the show. I want you to come to a money train experience. So
right.
I feel like that's the difference between my show and a lot of everybody else's show. A lot of people just up there singing. So I get them involved. I let them come on stage. And the last show we had a dance contest, twerk contest. We
Yeah,
probably gave away $300-400, and then I might pick somebody up. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's more so an experience to my show. Then I like to try to do that to make sure it's separated. It's not the same. It's different from a lot of people's. So
Right, right. See, that's really good to be able to have that level of authenticity. You make even with the experience is not as to the same within a likeness. Always something a little bit different from each one, and you make sure you give that high energy for each show. Make sure that it's not only a performance, but it's an experience as
right.
well. Yeah, you cater to that experience. So now I wanted to go deeper with that, like work ethic as well. So before music fully opened doors, there was a time when you were working, I believe, as like a truck driver, right, while still pursuing your passion.
Right.
Right. So that kind of balance, it takes discipline. So looking back now, what did that season of your life teach you?
It gave me structure, and first of all, take care of responsibility, take care of your family first, and then what I'm saying, you gotta take care of the rest. So all you take care of your family, your kids. You know what I'm saying? I feel like God will just bless you with everything else because he see you trying, and he see you trying to chase that dream. And, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be obstacles in your life, and things gonna be anyway. Because bills don't stop for nobody. So
Right. Right. So being able to, so that definitely taught structure and discipline.
discipline, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's really good. So those are some key things that it did teach during that season, to be able to balance those things, but most importantly, see the importance of that structure and discipline. Now, the I wanted to go over like growth, a chapter of your growth. So I noticed that you once mentioned that a chapter involving to more of a sensitive subject, it may have been around involving probation, had come to an end in your life. Moments like that, it can mean a lot personally. So what did that period teach you, and how did it shape the way that you approach life today as well?
Be careful about the decision that you make because one decision can set you back on a lot of years. It could be 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. So just think before you make any decision, and then once you come out of the situation, just thank God they gave you another chance to do the right thing. So just do the right thing.
Right, right. Kind of like on that, what they say on the Spike Lee joint. Make sure, do the right thing, in
Just
so
do the
many
right thing.
words. Right, right. So, with that stated, I doing the right thing, going even further, and is what you were saying, like family. So fatherhood, that's another thing that stood out to me is how proud that you are of your children. I saw the moment where I think it was your son who received a major football award, and it was clear how meaningful that was for you. So, how has fatherhood influenced the way that you move through life and your career?
My kids changed my life. Without my kids, I wouldn't be in this position. So I tell everybody that. So
Yeah,
fatherhood has definitely shaped me and motivated and kept me grounded.
yeah,
It kept
yeah.
me focused on one point.
Right, right. So it does. With fatherhood, it does keep you, like you say, grounded. Keeps you focused on what's important. So that's really good. Because like with myself, as a parent myself, I understand how challenging it can be, like to balance certain things like family responsibilities and building something professionally. So being able to have your children there, it does keep you at a level of staying grounded and focused. So it's really good to point out. So how have you managed the balance? Being able to be within the profession of constantly traveling and things like that. How do you manage that balance?
But during the week, I'm trying to do everything for my kids possibly as I can. Be with them, spend time with them. 'Cause I know on the weekends, I'm gonna be on the road. So it's during the week, just try to everything to be with them.
Okay, so that's really good. So you kind of like map out a strategy of things to do, making sure that you balance it out through the week, spending time with the children, and then mass majority of the time it will be your performances on the weekend rather opposed to the week to where you're having that bond with the children. So that's really good. Uh,
Correct.
Right. So now I wanted to global community. So I also saw that you stay connected to your community through things like the turkey drives to help families, and that does say a lot about a person. I think I even noticed it was a clip where you were inside. I think it was like a restaurant or a drive-through, and it was kind of a humorous clip. But I was like, oh, it was a part of a turkey drive, so that was really good. What inspires you to give back in that way?
Just coming up from humble beginnings, not having nothing. I remember the time we was homeless, we was at homeless shelters. We didn't have a toilet in our house. We used to have to use the bathroom. No lights, no water. You used to have to use kerosene heater. So, and throughout all that, my mama, she still would cook for all my cousins when she could, and she'd tell people to go buy the food. And so she always was a giver, no matter the situation.
Yeah.
And I told her I wanted to do something like a community thing when I make to the because she loved to play football. Unfortunately, I didn't make it, but I didn't know it was a blessing at the same time. She was like, "You don't have to make it to do it. You just do it." So we started
Right.
doing the turkey drive on behalf of her inspiration.
Yeah. So yeah, it definitely seems mom has great influence, and not only just that though, just who you are as a person. Being able to have gone through that particular crucible, you can definitely relate and know to the experience of what it feels like. So being able to give back to your community speaks volumes. About who you are deep down in the core, being able to give back and being able to relate. And I definitely I like that you shared that too because I did like in my youth. Well, most people know I'm from Mississippi, so I lived in a very rural area. So there were times like we didn't have a lot of the common amenities that most people would have in the city. So we would have like we would have to burn our trash and things like that. Our trash guy didn't come out like how they do in the city, and then sometimes we wouldn't have lights, water,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it was hard, really hard, and so it taught me a lot of survival skills. So now that I'm in the city of Dallas, Texas, it's like when things will happen where we wouldn't have lights and stuff. I'm like, oh, we got this, we got this. It's something that we were able to learn, through youth and being able to show other people how to get through those things that, being able to help and show them how they can get through those things, being able to relate. So I definitely, good that you were able to mention that, seeing that you're able to help people within the same realm and aspect. So another thing that I noticed is that you built more than just music. So you do have merchandise and branding.
Uh,
Yeah, that allows your fans to support you in different ways. So when did you start thinking about Money Train not just as music, but as a brand as well?
the people was wanting it. I started out with Brandon in 2014 when I first started my music journey, and I went and got T-shirts and cards and wristbands, and I know that they're bigger than more than just music. When people love it, they love it. They want something to take home with them. So
Okay, so you started that back in 2014, being able to, really push out for the branding of Money Train, and that is good to have it not just being a part of like the name itself, but also having something that the fans can carry back with them, kind of like a memorabilia or something like that, to have in their possession. To like, not only did I get to experience Money Train up close and through the show, but now I have a piece of what I experienced that I can hold with me for a lifetime. So that's really good. Not just a name, but a brand
I,
and a memory. Yeah. So now I wanted to go over like your upcoming shows. So right now it does seem like you're in a very active season with performances coming up. What can audiences expect when they come out to see your next Money Train show? What's coming up for you?
have a great time. That's what you can expect to see. A great time. It's gonna be a time to just get away and like to get your mind off the world and all your problems, and then hopefully we can heal somebody in the midst of it just from coming together. You know what I'm saying? We got that part of the song "Look at Me Now" where we do a gospel kind of break off with it. You know what I'm saying? And just tell people don't believe we brought this far to leave it. So we'll have fun. We're gonna get some inspiration, and then we're gonna go off.
Yeah, so that's good. So not only being able to have that experience with some of the just the going out and being in the audience, but they'll leave off with a bit of a healing as well, a form of healing with having the gospel at the closing of the show, or having gospel as a part of the show to offer that level of holistics healing in there too. So that's really good to offer them as well. All right. So, Money Train, before we wrap up, I always like to leave space for reflection. And I like that you had mentioned about healing too. So, with our show, we have a thing called Serene Saturdays, and predominantly my show kind of caters around lifestyle, being raw and unfiltered, being able to let down the parts of life and shine a light even on those areas that maybe seem like a little bit harder for others. So there are people that are watching and listening who are still trying to build something in their they're still trying to build something in their own lives. So, when you look back at your journey so far, what message would you want someone in that position to hear?
Oh man, just to keep going. Just I'm talking about when I say you gotta have the faith of a mustard seed, you really gotta have the faith of a mustard seed, and just let God order your footsteps and treat people how you want to be treated, because you never know where your next breakthrough or your blessing and who it may come from. It might not come from people you've been knowing your whole life. And typically it don't. It really comes from strangers. So just always keep in mind and how you treat people and how you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? And just continue to work on your journey and grow. Never give up, no matter what your situation look like. Just keep on.
Yeah, and I like that especially well, like exactly all of what you stated, and what especially stood out to me is that keep trying, keep going, never give up. So, and that's one of those key things that just keep trying to push through and never give up on your journey. So, thank you so much, Raphael, for that. Being able to give that level of insight and inspiration out to our viewers and to your fans even further. So, thank you again for sharing your journey, your perspective with us today, and also to everyone watching and listening. Also, want to thank you for spending this time with us here at Deniese IncTRU, where we continue to shine a light on your truths. All right. But as always, be well in wellness and in love. Peace.
It ain't tricking if you got it, fellas. And ladies, if he ain't tricking, you must not be a tree. It ain't tricking if you got it.